Hello, I'm Linden, Peacy with the Watertown Area Chamber of Commerce, and welcome to Chamber Chat. Here we have Kathy with the Educational Foundation of Watertown. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about the Educational Foundation of Watertown and how you serve our community?
Well, the Educational Foundation of Watertown has been around for 25 years. It began in 1999 when a group of community leaders felt they wanted to promote excellence in education for all of the kids in Watertown, public, private school. They just knew that they wanted to provide extra resources that can't always be found within a school budget to really promote learning.
Wonderful. 25 years, that's a long time.
That is a long time.
So over the 25 years and into today, kind of what type of grants and funding and things are you guys doing, giving to the teachers at the schools to promote all of the learning activities?
Well, we're really across the board supportive of equity. In other words, you want to provide resources from children who've come from diverse areas of development, a diverse area of needs and interests. So our grants hit kids from pre-K through graduating seniors. We like to address kids of all different needs. So whether they might have a special education need, speech and language, learning, whatever, regular education, just making sure they're achieving the level they should be at, or advanced learning where we need to push them further because they're excelling in their area. And we also like to promote a diversity of interests. Yes, we are very supportive of the Common Core, math, science, English, social studies, and we always try to address those needs in the classrooms. But we also address needs for physical education, for arts and music, for industrial education, technology education, family and consumer ed education, library services, across the board. We try to address it all.
Wonderful. That's so many things. So I know you were telling me earlier, the amount of grants that you guys are able to give is all through donations and some events that you do, and it's quite a large amount of money that you're able to distribute every year.
Yes, we've grown. You know, back in the first early years, we were lucky, I think, to give out a couple $1,000s. And in 2023, we gave out over $40,000. Wow. And our goal this year, especially because it's the 25th anniversary, the silver anniversary of the organization, we're really reaching to try to do 50,000 in grants this year.
That's fantastic. So in order to do some funding for those grants, you have a wonderful event coming up. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, this is actually also the 10th anniversary of an event called the Watertown Irish Jig Jog. And it's basically a 5K walk-run event. And this year, being the 10th anniversary, the starting and ending point, we actually last year developed a new course, and this year it's again going to be starting and ending in kind of the new Watertown Public Library, Benson Town Square.
That's
what
so
a great,
wonderful,
great area for Watertown. And we have everything from about 9:30, we have a little 4/10 of a mile, we call it the Little Leprechaun Run for kids.
That's cute.
And then at 10 a.m. starts the 5K walk-run event. And you can register for that as an individual. You can run it and really, push. We time it. You'll be chipped, and you'll get a time for it. You can walk it. You can register as a family and do it as a family group.
Yeah.
And we do have some people who form teams. They kind of like it could be even a school team. Like maybe it'd be the Webster School team, whether it's parents and faculty or whatever it is. So it's a really fun event.
Yeah.
And we give out lots of prizes and awards, even things like, and we do some drawings and things, but even like who's best dressed.
I was just going to say
Yeah.
that. I was looking at some pictures, and there was quite a lot of leprechauns and
leprechauns,
tutus
yes.
and things
For
from
one
prior
day,
years,
everybody
yeah.
can be Irish.
Yeah,
Even in
that's
a
fine.
German community
That's
like Watertown,
right.
you can all be
That's
Irish.
fine. And then, so what is the date of the Irish Jig Jog?
It's the Saturday, it's always the Saturday before on St. Patrick's Day. So this year it's Saturday, March 16th.
Wonderful. Okay, and
Registration is open now.
oh yeah, registration's open now. You can do a individual or you can do a family. I know I signed up my family. There's 4 of us. We'll walk, run, skip. We'll see what happens. Perfect. Is there anything else you wanted to tell us about the Educational Foundation of Watertown
Well,
today?
and one more thing I want to tell you about just about the jig
Yeah.
jog. If you can jig or jog, if that's not your thing,
Yeah.
this course that we have, which runs by the river and some historic homes and some beautiful sites, does need a number of course volunteers.
Oh, that, yes.
So also on our website, you can sign up to be a course volunteer to help direct the runners, keep them
That's
on
very
the course,
important,
or
yeah.
or be there to provide help if something's needed. So I just wanted to, and you can also sign up to be a sponsor.
Yeah.
If you, again, for the jiggers or joggers, get out there on the course. And
Right.
If you're not either of those, there
Right.
are other
There's
ways.
other things.
Even providing prizes or gift certificates, you know, to help us with our awards. I just want to mention there's a lot of ways to be involved, even if you're not a walker or
That's
runner.
wonderful, yeah. All inclusive for everyone to be able
Yes.
to participate and help with that.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Yes. So what else do I want to tell you about the Educational
Yeah.
Foundation? Can I give you some examples of
Please,
awards that we've
we
got?
would love that.
Okay, so just to give you a little bit about the process,
Mm-hmm.
teachers, the application's open right away the first day of school, so they have until the first Friday in October to complete. And it's a simple one-page application that they do online, and they tell us what they need, what the purpose of it is. We want to know what's the benefit to the students, how long might it be, you know, we'd like, is this a duration, can this be used for many years?
Right.
I mean, it isn't always, but, so what kind of things we funded this last year? I can just give you some
Yes,
examples
please.
because they're kind
Yeah.
of fun things. One of the things that's new in education is very flexible seating.
Oh.
You know how kids are a little antsy
Wiggly.
and desks
Yeah.
and wigs? So you would be surprised at the amount of flexible seating you can get that give kids the opportunity to continue to learn while they can do some body movement.
Well, that's great,
And
yeah.
so, yeah, that's been a big item. This year, we also funded, there's the 5th grade students of the Watertown Public Schools are going to do what's called a kindness retreat.
Oh.
And I think they did it many years ago, and they found it to be very effective. And, you know, it stays with these kids for their
Right.
years. And so we help fund that. We funded a wood sander for our woods class at middle school.
Yeah.
We have funded a robotic arm for industrial arts. We funded mannequins for teaching CPR.
Oh.
Because they use it, this one was for Calvary Baptist Christian School, and they use it, they teach their middle school, junior high kids, which is a great
Right.
skill to have. We do a lot of funding of books.
Yeah.
There are never enough books.
Yeah. Perfect.
And books for the library, but also especially every classroom has like a classroom library that they want the kids to have access to right in their own classroom.
That's great because it's bringing things, the grants are bringing things to the classroom that are just assisting them in enhancing their learning, enhancing their interpersonal skills, and little extra that might not be able to be funded
Right,
regularly.
through regular tax
Absolutely.
money. Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. If you are interested in donating to the Educational Foundation of Watertown, please do so. And if you're interested in jigging or jogging or volunteering or sponsoring, please look up the Watertown Irish Jig Jog. It will be a great event on March 16th. You can cheer us, everybody on. You can be a part of it, and it will be great. So, thank you.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having me.